Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Farming and Chill. Still don't have a cool name for it. I'm here, Farming Tinder Snowflake with Twitch chat. Few topics of discussion to start this off with. This is going to be a shorter one because the last one was like an hour and some change, and I didn't realize that would take my video editing software 5 hours to render that video in 60 FPS, which was not ideal. So I don't want to be sitting there with my computer unusable for 5 hours. This will probably be like half an hour, so that should take, what, 2 hours? I can like go to the dentist or something, burn 2 hours, not on my computer. I do spend most of my time on my computer, though. It's pretty sad, which, hey, we're going to be talking about that later in the episode, but I'm going to put Borderlands background music from the Borderlands OST, because somebody suggested that instead of lo-fi. I said, put some of the Borderlands OST in the background. So I'm going to try that this episode. Tell me in the comments, do you like that better or worse than just the generic lo-fi music? Let me know. Another thing is at least 10 people out of like 100 people commented and said, hey, put this on Spotify. And normally that's just like 10 people, but that is like 10% of all the comments on the video were like, put it on Spotify. So if I put this on Spotify, would you get it on Spotify or would you just come to YouTube? Because I feel like if it's on YouTube, people would just come to YouTube and watch it there. Like, why would you download audio of a guy playing Borderlands? Like, this gunshot sound would probably still be in there. But like, you wouldn't want that on your Spotify. You don't want to hear gunshots and Tinder Snowflake, right? I could just isolate the audio, but then it wouldn't make any sense. Anyways, tell me if you wanted this to be on Spotify. I might do it if there's enough demand. Spotify is poop. At least put it on Google Podcasts. Well, yeah. There's all the podcast stuff. Find it wherever podcasts are found. One of those. Does he not have a text overlay on his stream? No, I do not. And, oh yeah, one more question for YouTube audience. Sorry, Twitch. Well, I'll talk to you in a second, Twitch. Hang on. One more question for YouTube audience. Do you like the game Bloons Tower Defense 6? Because I've been playing a lot of Bloons Tower Defense 6 on stream, and I will upload it onto the second channel if you want to watch it. It's literally just going to be this. It's just this, like the same format as this, just talking, except I'm playing Bloons instead of Borderlands. So if you like Bloons, let me know. Maybe I'll put some videos on there. What Bloons Tower did you buy? I'll never tell. That's a big secret. You don't get to find out till later. Hey, sup, Red Knight. Imagine not having text-to-speech bot on your stream. See, the problem is, when you have like chat on the screen, or like a text-to-speech robot, people just try to mess with you. They try to like just say inappropriate things. It's like, dude, really? Every time. Like, I used to have, I'm sure you remember, I used to have corrosion, could be 1 bit, but then people will come in with like $5 and it's like spend 500 bits to get 500 corrosions, and I would cancel it out. And like, dude, I spent money. I want to hear 500 corrosion, lol. It's like, yeah, but nobody in the stream does. So I had to up the donation limit, which I didn't want to do, but then I had to. Basically, Twitch chat is all horrible people who cannot be trusted. Exactly. When it comes down to it, you're all just the worst. Just kidding, Twitch chat. I love you. You're all my favorite. You should come watch on Twitch if you're on YouTube. And now I will begin addressing mainly the Twitch chat instead of talking to the YouTube audience who is not even here. Twitch chat is just sitting here like, hello, we're the ones that are actually live. Okay, so today's topic. I went on a website for good debate topics for middle schoolers and high school students. I picked like the 5 top ones. Let me make sure I have the list open. We are going to debate the top 5 debate topics for middle school and high school students. Now, full disclosure, I am not a middle school or high school student, but I was at some point in the recent past. Do you like your Twitch fans better or your YouTube fans better? Okay, moving on from that one, let's go ahead. And Twitch is superior, sure. Twitch can think they're better, but YouTube, secretly, you're better. What? No, I said Twitch is better. Both fan bases think they're better, but the real question is, why do they think they're different? They're both the same. They're both watching a guy play a game from 10 years ago. You're all in the same fan base. The Oboes Hose. That's the official name. Okay, anyways. Topics for discussion. Number 1. I should start farming while I do this. Number 1 is, should we ban homework? Does homework promote learning? Yes or no? I'll give my opinion, and then we can listen to chat's opinion. I'll read some chat answers. Should we ban homework? A lot of homework, yeah, not ban, but just don't give it out. Like, okay, so a lot of homework is a waste of time. But for topics like math, I think math, to learn like the certain math thing, you do gotta just do the equation. You just gotta do the question like 20 times, right? And then that's how you learn it. It's just by repetition. And you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Even if you don't like get the underlying fundamentals, as long as you get the steps. As long as you get the steps, you'll pass the class. You'll pass algebra 1. But other classes, probably not. Like we had history homework where we had to read the history book, and then there was like a review. Did you get all the things? Did you read it? And it would be like, okay, go through and just look for the answers, because the question would be like, who was the first president during the War of the Roses? And you had to like actually read the chapter to find it. But the thing is, you didn't have to actually read the chapter. All you had to do was like skim it till you found the answer. So nobody actually read it. Like those assignments are so you actually read the book, but nobody read the book. We would just skim till we found the answer. Also, me and my friends had an English class. It was like British literature. It was really, really boring and terrible, and everybody hated it. But like that homework, the teacher gave us like I'm not even kidding. When I went to college and did like my like honors English class, the homework in the honors English class was easier than the homework I got in that stupid English class in high school. So what we would do is we would all pool our resources, and like it would be like 30 questions, dude, and they were short answer as well. They weren't even like multiple choice. So we would just be like, okay, you do these 3 questions, I'll do these 3. You do these 2. So like 10 of us would get together every day before that class and like exchange answers. And somehow we would like change the words around. I think a few times people like got caught, but like no one really cared because everyone knew that class was a bunch of BS. So that was fun. So homework like that, yeah, get rid of it. But there's some homework that you do need. I'd say math is the only one that like is super necessary. Okay, so like just menial grunt work basically. Like just every day you do this one, like when you're in elementary school, spelling homework. That's kind of annoying. It's nice to be able to spell though. I wouldn't know, haha. Illiterate streamer. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like for stuff like a science project. Like if they said, okay, your homework is you have 2 weeks to work on like a presentation or a project, like and like all the projects like different and have some kind of like different skill set being tested, yeah, that's good. If it's like just grunt work where it's like, okay, do these 50 English sentences, find the verb, no, don't do that. But if every 2 weeks you gotta do like a science report, like a little 5-minute science presentation, yeah, that's fine. That's fun. Flex some different muscles. So that's my opinion on homework, is that all like the boring stuff should get out of there. Only put fun homework. Just give me fun homework, you know? I want fun homework. I never want to write a term paper ever again. All right, Twitch chat, what do you think? What's your opinion? Imagine not Googling every answer. Yes, that's the other thing, is that kids will just Google the teacher's guide. Like if you just give them out the worksheet that came with the book, they're just gonna Google the teacher's guide for said book. So bada bing, bada boom. If it's busy work, then no. Fun homework, more like watch anime. Okay, so if your opinion is just gonna blow it off completely. You're just gonna not do it ever. Okay. Rolling Thunder incoming. I'm trying to get a 94 sham from Tinder. That's my goal. Mandatory homework should be banned. That way, if you need the practice, you can do it. And if you don't need the practice, you don't get penalized. I mean, if you don't make it mandatory, nobody will do it though. It's not like the people that need the practice are the ones that are gonna not do it if it's optional. That's the thing. But you also can't do like, oh, if you're getting an A, no homework. But if you're getting a C, do all this homework. So then the people get C's like, screw this, dude. This is not fair. I'm not gonna try. Essays are good homework. I hate writing papers, dude. I'm not terrible, but I just don't like doing it. It's really annoying. Especially when you gotta like quote. When you gotta be like, oh, let me put this in, make all your quotes in APA formatting. And make sure, it's like, I don't care. Look, I found it on Google, okay? It's like, that's not a real source. I wanna know the source from like the dictionary. It's like, nobody has a dictionary. Nobody has those. Nobody has encyclopedias anymore to even quote from. Use a school library. No. I'm not going to do that. Think you mean MLA? MLA, APA, there's a million different formattings. I don't know the difference. All I know is that you can have a perfect paper. That's like the best paper ever written. But if you like format your references wrong, you get like -20 because the teacher's bored. And they're like, oh, you didn't put it right. You didn't put the name of the author in front of the chapter number, so you get -5. It's like, I hate you. Shouldn't it just matter that I got the information in a good way? MLA is a terrible format. I don't know. I don't remember what it is. Can people just pick one format and stick with it? Yeah, really. There was like 5 million of them. Last I checked, which was like 2 years ago, there was 1 million formats, and I don't even know how many they got these days. It's like PDF, Word document. Everybody wants their own format for some reason. It's like, I think it should be like this. Like, no. Just have one, please. there are only so many school days and there's so many topics you need to fit into the curriculum. Homework can speed it up so they can cram more things into your brain faster. It helps. That's why I say give homework on like fun topics. Like if it's just busy work. Like if it's literally just busy work, it doesn't like help at all, that no one cares about. I don't like that. That's no fun. But if it's like like I said, like every 2 weeks you gotta like do a report on like Jupiter, that'd be fun. I'll do a Jupiter report. One time I had to do a report on Rome, and it was just like generic Rome. Or no, it was the Punic Wars, and so I went and I watched the extra credits video on the Punic Wars. I just regurgitated that in front of the class. It took like half an hour, because I just like copy pasted the video and like read it out. That was fun. I'll be back later. All right, see ya. Don't worry, even if you have to leave right now, you can always come back in the YouTube video and watch it. This game feels really empty without music. I have the music off. It feels empty without the music because I'm gonna add the music in post, but it's just like, it's like Borderlands ASMR right now. Fun is subjective. Yeah, it's true, but it's variety. I think variety, there we go. More variety in homework would be nice. As long as I don't gotta do the same thing every day for like the entire year, that'd be nice. So the opinion on homework is, it's complicated, which is a terrible answer. That is a very good opinion for high school students to debate though, because they'll be very opinionated. That's a good one. Good job, website. Is this the Farmcast stream? Yeah, we're Farmcasting. Thanks for the bits, Greg. All right, question number 2. That was 1 out of 5. Here's 2 out of 5. Ready? This one's a big one. Should you ban mobile devices such as cell phones and smartphones at school? Yes or no? Should they be banned? What do I think? You can't. I think the answer is you can't, because here's something for you. At my school, cell phones were banned. You couldn't have cell phones. Like after school, you could, but like during class, you couldn't have cell phones. And guess what everybody had? Guess what everybody had, anyways. And this, I'm talking. This may be a little kind of boomer action, but we had like we had flip phones. Like the first smartphone I got was like iPhone 4. I think I got that in like 12th grade. So we mainly were rocking flip phones, which I guess is less distracting because there's no like cut the rope video game on there or Angry Bird. But yeah, they're like no one can use phones, and everybody used phones anyway. So you can't ban them because no, it's not gonna work. I mean, you can say you can get people. You can say like, oh, you use your phone. You can discourage usage. I guess yeah. I guess just banning them like in a classroom environment could be good, because I mean they're still going to use them, but that way if like they'll be more discreet, you know. They'll like be forced to not, if they weren't banned at all, people would just be playing Flappy Bird all day instead of paying attention. But since if they're banned, then they gotta like wait till you turn around, play Flappy Bird for like 1 round, then all to turn back around, oh yeah, I'm paying attention. But the other thing is, like, obviously it would be nice to integrate the fact that everybody has a smartphone, or most people have a smartphone these days, into like a curriculum somehow. But the thing is, there's no easy way to do that. Like, yes, it'd be nice if like the teacher could be like, all right, everybody, load up your like virtual reality goggles of Egypt. In like 20 years, we'll probably have that. But right now, there's like people have like Google books. What are they called? Chromebooks for the classroom. You can have those. Like everybody has the same laptop, and therefore the teacher can like give assignments and stuff and do stuff in class because she knows everybody has the same hardware. But with phones, everybody has radically different hardware, so you can't like tailor lessons to that. Even though I agree that we have all of human history in our pocket, and that should probably play. We have all human knowledge ever collected, like literally walking around in our pocket, and they're like, don't use that in school. Why not? I don't know. I'm saying Kahoot games. Yeah, like Kahoot games. There you go. Kahoot games are good. Kahoot game is good. Just do Kahoot games. You can use it for Kahoot, but not during class. I say like the teacher can individually be like, okay, during this part of class, no phones. During this part, I don't care. Like it's like a study hall. Like just do your homework part. I don't care. But if we ban homework from the previous question, then what? Chatting and Farming Podcast. Yes, it is Gambler TTZ. Thanks for subbing. You can be all the Rambler, the Gambler, the Backbiter. The hit song. Farm number 2. What do we got? Sham, 94 Sham. Hi Crow. What's up? Wikipedia should be allowed. I smell boomer.
Back in my day, phones didn't have touchscreens. You had to type on the keyboard.
Our school forces us to have iPads. Oh, boo-hoo, I'm forced to have an iPad. I wish I had an iPad, that'd be awesome. Kids who want to be distracted will find a way, phone or no. That's very true. If the kid doesn't care, they're not gonna care. The phone won't stop that. So I think you can say put your phone away during this part. Like if you see a kid on their phone, not pay attention, tell them to put their phone away, but like blanket ban, it's never gonna work, so there's no point. And just if you have like the forbidden fruit, if you're like no phones allowed, guess what that makes you want to do? Use your phone more. But if you're just like chill about it, like hey, don't use your phone please during the lecture, okay? That's better. But if you just like flat out ban something, then suddenly everybody wants to do it. So I'd say it's probably more productive to just, you missed a pearl, I'm so mad right now. I don't think I did. So I think it's more productive to just be chill about it. iPads in school sounds good. I know. That sounds awesome. Oh no, teens rebelling. What? Teens rebel? Did you know Nerf made a line of Nerf guns? Like it was when Hunger Games came out. It was like Nerf guns for girls, and they were like pink, and they were all like, they had like the same mechanisms as the regular Nerf guns, but they were like curvy, I guess. Like they had like a really weird, like slender designs. Like they were Covenant guns from Halo. And they had like flowers on them, and it was called Nerf Rebel. You know, it was a bunch of girls like, I'm rebellious, and they had like freaking Nerf bow and arrow. Like a Katniss Nerf, it's like, I'm a rebel. So stupid. But that like tapped into freaking like Hot Topic teenage angst perfectly with like Nerf guns. It was pretty funny. I remember that. It was stupid. I thought it was hilarious, dude. My sister thought it was dumb, but then one time for Christmas, I got her a Nerf Rebel bow and arrow. It was pretty funny. Smart move from Nerf, to be honest. I mean, the guns weren't that bad, because they were just like regular Nerf guns in like different casings. But some of the form factors are kind of neat. But the marketing was pretty cringe. They were pink and purple swirlies. They're like, hey, Nerf Rebel is fun. Teachers always say that you're going to be an adult and they're preparing you for that, but they treat students like children, trying to control them, like banning phones. You want kids to make adult decisions, give the decision to use a phone or learn, then see the consequence. No, because see, no offense if you're a kid, but kids are stupid. Like, if you give the kids the choice to pay attention or not, they just won't. They just won't do it. You gotta crack down a little bit. You can't be like, all right, total freedom, because that teaches nothing. They're just dumb. I remember, when I was in high school, I was very stupid. Don't kill the snowman, too late. He's already dead. Teachers be like, that won't fly in university, then it soars in university. Yeah, anytime a teacher's like, you can't do that in college, they don't know what they're talking about, because they went to college like 10 years ago, probably. Unless they're like a recent grad, and they can give you all the hot tips. We talking Bloons Tower Defense? We'll be playing Bloons Tower Defense after we're done talking about the top 5 things to debate in high school. Let's move on to number 3. What stupid things did you do in high school? What's the dumbest thing I did in high school? I don't know. I was kind of a nerd. The dumbest, I don't know. You know what, I gotta ask my friends. I will ask my friends what they think the dumbest thing I did in high school was. And then next time we're doing the farming and chatting, I will tell you what they decided. Because if I decide, I'll pick a story that like doesn't sound that bad. But if I ask them, they'll tell me what's the worst. They'll get the real story for you. How about that? Nerd, I never would have guessed. Yeah, really? No way. Shocking. School didn't teach me anything. No taxes, no bills. Yeah, they should have a class that teaches you how to do taxes and bills. But the thing is, let you in on a little secret. The reason the U.S. tax code is so complicated is because freaking TurboTax lobbies them to make it complicated so they can keep selling TurboTax, and I hate them. They're like, make taxes easy. It's like taxes would be easy if you guys didn't lobby the government to make people have, because they make it complicated on purpose so people got to use their crappy software. I hate it. I hate taxes. They're very annoying. Let's not talk about taxes. That's boring. Let's talk about topic number 3, which is it appropriate to allow students to create their own curriculum? What? No? Because they'll just pick like Fortnite? I don't, what kind of, that's not a good one at all. What a stupid question. Tinfoil hat stream, That's stupid, no. Yeah, even the kids in the chat are like, no, that's dumb. That's just silly. A lawful evil TTV. Gotcha. That's what it is. Is there a online D&D game, like a D&D online FPS where you could like have TTV in your name, and people will be like, "Whoa, this guy's a streamer." Is Baldur's Gate? The new Baldur's Gate is not. It's not like competitive though. There's no like competitive online. There's Dungeons and Dragons online. Is that still a thing? Is that game online still? Can we have a D&D discussion? Maybe next time. The topic for the next one could be D&D discussion. That could be good. D&D and embarrassing stories. I think the servers are still up. Okay. You can be Dungeons and Dragons online. I'm assuming is still. There's Roll20 and not like I'm talking about the official D&D MMO. Oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, we gotta remember these topics, man. Somebody better be writing these down because I'm not. And I'll probably listen to this again when I edit it though. So I'll write them down then. Because right now my hands are tied with a little Steam controller action. So question number 3 was stupid. Is it appropriate to allow students to make their own curriculum? No. Everybody agrees that one's dumb. Question number 4. Oh, here we go. This is perfect. Are violent video games appropriate entertainment for teenagers? Is anybody in this whole chat gonna say no to that? Does anybody in this entire chat disagree? Yes. They are. Ban them. Kids shouldn't be playing these games. They're too violent. Yeah. Everybody in chat saying yes. Ban violent games. Ban them. Yes, it's mature. They're extremely bad for teens. Don't let your kids play this. Won't somebody please think of the children? Saints Row saved me in high school. Watching Oboe play Dishonored 2 was so scarring, I immediately became a murderer. Only mega boomers, in all caps, say ban them. I agree. It's funny when people are like, oh, this video game is too violent. I don't like it. It's like, dude, you got no idea what's going on, do you? Violent video games don't cause violence. They just make you cool. Exactly. They just make you a cool guy. Hey, guys, I play Call of Duty. Wow, he plays Call of Duty. That's cool. All kids should play Postal 2. Make Postal 2 a part of the curriculum. You're required to beat Postal 2 before you can graduate from high school. Remember when they gave Shadow the Hedgehog a gun? That was very edgy. Cut the crime rate down in half by just banning GTA. But yeah, basically the question is, do you think the video games are the problem? Which, no. Obviously not. Because, like, whatever the new media is always the problem. Or it's never the problem. But people are like, oh, I can't believe, oh. Literally, won't somebody please think of the children of Simpsons lady? So no is the answer to this one. Violent video games make me violent, but is that really that bad? Well, if they actually are making you violent, then don't tell the researchers. Don't tell the ESRB. You're gonna ruin it for the rest of us. Don't tell them that. I'm just trying to shoot a snowman over here, okay? Like there's a infographic, 92% of players were Paragon and Mass Effect because they didn't want to hurt the NPC's feelings, so they were just like Mr. Nice Guy the entire time. Like people, there's like a fake alien guy will be like, can you please come to my birthday party? And like most people will say yes because they don't want to hurt the fake alien's feelings. I don't think the violence is a problem. Loot boxes make me violent. Yeah, there we go. There's the problem. You want to talk about the problem? These dopamine gambling machines that are modern mobile games. That's the issue. Go watch my review of Raid Shadow Legends for that one. Watch me dunk on Raid Shadow Legends like a true hero. That's the real issue. Is loot boxes and these stupid pay-to-win garbage games. I miss the good old days where kids could see a man get disemboweled by a lion at their local gladiatorial arena. Things were so much simpler back then in the Roman times when we had Bloodsport. What happened to Bloodsport, you know? Good old-fashioned Bloodsport. Bring it back. Hashtag bring back Bloodsport. There we go. Get that trending. Bring back Bloodsport. Bring back Bloodsport. I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good stream. See ya. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. If you have bed bugs at that point, that's gonna be an issue. They probably will bite you. I mean, if you have them. If you have bed bugs, I'm assuming that you know you have them, and you'll take precautions against them, such as not using that bed and like getting a fumigator come in and kill them all. Is that a skin? Just sniper ammo. Sad. We got nothing good so far. Does this mean I should be worried as you always play Lethal and Dishonored? Lethal and Dishonored is way more fun. The thing that's going to be cool about their new game, Deathloop, is that I saw an interview with, what's the guy's name? The main Arcane guy, the not Harvey Smith one. Anyways, he was like, he's one in an interview, he was like, one of the design goals they had for Deathloop was, how do we make it so every player can feel like they're stealth gamer BR? Because like you watch that dude's Dishonored montages and they're crazy. And they're like, okay, how can we design an entire game around making every player like have that kind of experience? By making it a time loop so that you memorize all the patterns. And by making it so you're allowed to kill people with no morality penalty, which, okay, it's not a penalty. We can do a whole stream one day arguing about Dishonored chaos system. We'll do that later. That's episode 3. That's episode 4. Episode 3 is embarrassing high school and D&D. Episode 4 is arguing about Dishonored with myself for an hour, which I could do easily. The devs themselves called it a penalty. Okay, we're saving it. Save it for the next stream. But yeah, Deathloop is gonna make everybody feel like, because to win the game, you gotta do like the perfect run, and the perfect run is what you're gonna like be developing over the course. It's gonna be great. If you don't know what Deathloop is, look it up. It's gonna be the greatest game ever, unless it sucks, unless it gets like a cyberpunked, which is possible, you know. Wisecrack moment incoming. What were we talking about? I got mad at Dishonored. Oh yeah, the last question, the last one on the list. Does modern social media make people less socially active? Yes. Duh. Like, it depends on what you're talking about as socially active. Because, like, do you count, like, being in a Twitch chat and talking to the streamer in chat as being socially active? I mean, we need, like, a different word for it, I guess. Because, like, socially active implies that you're, like, at the park, like, playing football or something. But, like, let's be real. This is not the same as if we were just sitting and talking. Like, if you guys were all in, like, an audience. If you were, like, at PAX, like, sitting in an audience, like, watching. If we were doing, like, awesome games done quick, and I was sitting at the couch playing this, and it was the same exact content, it would still be different. That'd still be more of a social activity. So I'm thinking that yes. I'm thinking Twitter gave me depression. Exactly. Stay off Twitter. Don't go on Twitter. Oh, my God. The only thing I follow on Twitter is, like, Lego news. And every once in a while, like, a political post slips in because Twitter's like, this is trending. Want to look at it? I'm like, no, I don't. I only followed Legos on Twitter, okay? I don't want politics. I just want Legos. Can you imagine watching exactly this but live? I'm still. You guys are sitting in complete silence, like filling an auditorium, and you're just chatting, like Twitch chat. And I'm just like reading random chats. And when I read somebody's message, they go like, yes, like in the background. It lets me know who to stay away from and who are good people I'm down to talk with. So you like scope them out though. You're like scoping them out on their Instagrams before you even approach them at all. Like you go through your classmates and you scroll through and you're like, I don't want to talk to that guy. That guy kind of sucks. I mean, maybe he's a cool guy. Maybe his Instagram posts suck, but I mean, maybe he's a cool guy. You never know. Why is my frame rate so bad? Social media is bad for the younger people due to the unrealistic standards. Unrealistic standards are bad for everybody, and yes, I agree. These standards do be unrealistic, though. It's at the point, like, you see any picture at all on, like, Instagram or something, and you're like, that's fake. Like, what kind of garbage is this? What kind of trash? Basically, social media, it's pretty cool, but also it's terrible. It's horrible. Would we be better as a society if Facebook never came out? Probably. But it's not going away, so just don't use Facebook. That's why I only use TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. I'm a TikToker. Can you do a Borderlands stream without complaining about the frame rate? Well, the real question is, can Borderlands run without having a bad frame rate at all? Which apparently the answer is no. Everything feels more secular. You don't meet too many people outside of what's comfy for you. Yeah, it's true. You go online and you find the communities that just agree with you and just talk about the stuff you like, and you just talk about that forever. You don't have, like, if you don't, like, go out into the world and just, like join, like, a rugby club or something, you won't really be exposed to new ideas because you just watch Borderlands YouTubers because you like Borderlands, like, that's your thing, and you're in the Borderlands community. The last time I talked to somebody who didn't play Borderlands, was 5 years ago. The good old echo chamber? Yeah, the good old echo chamber. Chamber. New ideas from a rugby club? Look, I just used a random social activity, okay? Go to the Red Hat Society meeting. Get some new ideas there. You'll get some crazy ideas from Red Hat Society, probably. There's only stuff you want to see, and it's bad. Yeah, you can, like, tailor it to only be what you like. But, I mean, you know. There's pros and cons. This is why I'm pretty sure the website was called procon.org, because there's pros and cons for all these topics. Unofficial Oboe Shoes Rugby Club. Yeah, join my rugby club, guys. Let's all play rugby. How many rugby clubs are you a part of? You may be surprised. You may think rugby is not popular in the United States, and you'd be right. But there is a local rugby club. I'm assuming, because I didn't join it. There probably is, though, right? People actually play rugby? I know, right? Just play football. American football. Not soccer. Am I offending you Europeans by saying soccer? The sport of soccer is so boring. I'm trying to say as American as possible. Man, I don't like the sport of soccer. It's so boring. All they do is kick the ball around for like an hour. Nothing even happens in that. That's a stupid sport. I'm gonna go watch baseball. Whoa, he threw the ball and he missed. Whoa, he threw the ball and he missed. Whoa, we threw the ball and he missed. Now, this is a good sport right here. This sport, baseball, is insane. So much action. Meanwhile, the commentator's camera is like in the stands, like looking at some little kid eating nachos. They're talking about the nacho kid, because it's more interesting than the game. I like foosball. Foosball's fun, yeah, okay. If you like soccer, if you like football, we can all agree that foosball is a pretty fun game. I'm gonna take a nap, so I be lurking. Good night, see ya. So you're gonna have some weird dreams, dude. You're listening to the stream while you're sleeping? That's gonna be odd. Time to watch a real man sport. It turns on NASCAR, yeah. Whoa, man, look at those cars turning left. It's crazy. I wonder if they'll ever turn right. Probably not. These cars aren't built to turn right. I wonder if NASCAR cars have like are like built specifically to turn left more often because they only ever turn left. I wonder if that's like a thing. Like, is the left side like more reinforced maybe? I don't know. Like the tires? I'm not sure. Probably not. Yeah, they are. They are. They drift to the left. Okay, cool. I learned something today about NASCAR race cars. Due to personal reasons, I'll be making race car noises until bedtime. Ever see Cars 2? I saw Cars 1. It was pretty good. Cars 2, terrible. It was so bad. I didn't even watch Cars 3. Was Cars 3 good? I didn't watch it. What do you think about NASCAR? NASCAR is boring, dude. Boring. Now there's a boring sport. The only thing good about NASCAR is the crashes. And the crashes is just like horrible because people get like horribly maimed and killed. Like the ideal outcome for a NASCAR race is to have like a 30 car pileup where nobody gets hurt, but the cars like explode. That's what you want. You just want to see the carnage. You don't care about the driving. That's boring. It's so boring. That's why in Cars 2 they said, okay, we're not going to talk about driving in a race. We're going to have Tow Mater have a missile launcher. He's going to blow up a battleship. That's the plot of this movie. Is it's going to be a spy thriller with machine guns for some reason. Watch monster trucks? I saw a monster truck live one time. It was really boring because it like crushed a car and then like it broke. Like it was supposed to be like an hour-long monster truck spectacular, yeah, but the monster truck broke down like an hour in. I mean like a minute in. And so we were just sitting there and nothing happened. And then like 10 minutes later, the intercom was like, the monster truck is broken. So you can like leave, I guess. And that sucked. Didn't get a refund either. Are you farming or walking around aimlessly? We'll do one more farm. How about that? We'll do one more farm and then call it a VOD. How long have we been going? Oh boy, we've been going for 34. Okay. That's like 2 hours of rendering. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. The only reason people watch NASCAR is because they're waiting for a crash, but nobody admits it. Exactly. Just a little water break. Gotta keep that dry throat at bay. It'll make you cough into your microphone. I don't know how people can watch golf. Golf is just chill. I mean, I think it's boring, but it's chill. I get it. It's like you just watch nothing, you know? It's just something to have on. Just kick back, zone out, watch Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods isn't even golfing because he got hurt, right? Is he done? Is he done being a golfer? Stay hydrated. Don't become a smoker, Mordecai.
Hey, Vault Hunter. I did smoke a million Marlboro Reds, but the real cause of my voice, you want to know the truth, is because I didn't drink enough water. So don't be like me.
Dude, I should get like sponsors and do ad reads in Mordecai's voice. There you go.
Hey, have you ever wanted to listen to an audio book? Try audible.com. They got all the greatest books.
Are there Borderlands books? Are there like official Borderlands books? There might be. Can they make an official Mordecai backstory book? I'll narrate it.
It all started one day when my father went out for cigarettes. And then he came back and he had some. And he said, "Smoke up, Morty." And then I did. And then I got addicted to nicotine. But it's cool, I only vape now. Dude, this vape tastes like Fruit Loops. This is probably good for my lungs.
Then you click on the Twitch stream and the Twitch stream is like, the ad is like, don't vape. Vaping is bad. I get a bunch of ads, like don't vape ads. I don't vape. Targeted to people that vape. Come on, Google algorithm. You're gonna tell me the Google algorithm doesn't know that I don't vape? They know everything about me. Like whenever I Google something, it's like, oh, this search is coming from this location, like the exact address you live. Is that okay? It's like, no, but can I turn that off? And they're like, not really. Like, okay, I guess that's fine. But then they keep sending me vaping ads. Don't smoke cigarettes or your bird will die. It's probably bad for birds. I can't imagine breathing in smoke would be good for birds. Want Bloodwing back, huh? Shame. The Humane Society took her away from you after your entire apartment smelled like smoke. That's Falcon, Mordecai's new bird. When the Google ads don't make sense, you broke the algorithm. I defeated Google at their own game. Oh, I dodged the saw? What? Have you ever seen somebody pull that off? I haven't. And we're good. Last farm. Do we get a legendary? Out of my way, Snowman. I want a legendary drop. Or a skin I don't have. Probably get neither. Let's see. Captain Falcon. Mordecai's new board. Come on! What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We have Iridium. Oh, wow. Iridium. I don't have any of that yet. We got a head. Head I have. Skin that I have. Skin I don't have. Hey, we got a skin I don't have. Oh my god. There's so many skins in this game. Excuse me. How many skins are in this game, dude? We have Elysium Green Bandit Technical Skin. There's like, every time I play this game, I get a skin I don't have yet. Am I ever gonna have them all? Is it even possible? I'm getting YouTube ads for random content creators. Well, yeah, you can pay. If I wanted to, I could give YouTube 20 bucks and they would just put my video in front of another video for ads. Like I could make like a Minecraft. You know what I could do? I could pay YouTube to advertise my Borderlands highlight videos like on Jolts' videos. Like you click on a Jolts video and the ad plays, but the ad is just one of my videos instead. Like every time you click Jolts with that ad block on, it's just me instead. That'd be hilarious, dude. I should do that. I'm not gonna do that. Evil Oboe. Hey guys, welcome to the new Killer 6 video. I'll talk like I am Jolts dude. Hey, I'm Jolts dude, guys. What's up? I'll get Chappie to do his amazing Jolts dude impression where he goes, "Hey guys, Jolts dude here." He sounds like Ronald Reagan. All right, last farm we got Iridium, we got head. Do we have another skin? Another skin? Nope. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of just talking and farming. Come back next time for D&D discussion, me arguing about Dishonored, and embarrassing high school story, if I remember any of those at all, which I probably won't. And in the meantime, don't forget the outro that I've always used. You'll need a better shield.